There's an industry that has quietly shaped the internet, challenged censorship laws, revolutionized technology, and yet we rarely talk about it openly. This is not just a story about adult content. It's a story about innovation, freedom, and the hidden engine that helped build the digital age. What if the most taboo topic was actually the foundation of our modern media world? Long before the internet transformed desire into digital currency, the story of the adult entertainment industry had already been unfolding across centuries, hidden beneath the surface of mainstream history. Erotic expression is as old as humanity itself. Ancient cave paintings in France, fertility symbols in Mesopotamia, and India's Khajuraho temples reveal that sexuality was once embraced, not hidden. In ancient Greece and Rome, expressions of intimacy were part of daily life, depicted in art, mythology, and philosophy. What we now label as taboo, past civilizations saw as a part of nature and culture. The 15th century printing press sparked an information revolution, and with it, the emergence of printed adult literature. In 18th century Europe, books like Fanny Hill spread underground, triggering waves of censorship. Despite crackdowns, the demand for erotic stories and imagery surged. The 19th century introduced photography, and soon French postcards became collectibles, discreet yet widely circulated. As technology progressed, so did adult expression. The invention of cinema brought a visual evolution. Silent adult films emerged in the early 1900s, shown in private clubs to select audiences. Though hidden, their existence reflected society's persistent curiosity. Then came the 1962, a cultural upheaval. The sexual revolution defied norms, and adult media moved closer to the spotlight. By the 1972, the golden age had arrived. Films like Deep Throat were reviewed by mainstream critics and screened in public theaters. These productions had plots, actors, even theatrical releases. Debates erupted across courts and living rooms. Was this art? Was it legal? Was it exploitative or liberating? The VHS boom of the 1982 changed everything again. With home video, adult films became more accessible and private. The industry soared, new stars emerged, and studios thrived. Viewers no longer needed to visit theaters. Entertainment came directly to them. This era solidified adult content as a major economic force. But the biggest disruption was still to come. In the 1992, the internet revolutionized the entire media landscape, and the adult industry was one of the first to adapt. Websites like Pornhub and YouPorn offered global access to content, often free. What once required physical media or rental stores was now available on demand. This digital shift lowered barriers to entry and empowered independent creators, but it also brought challenges: piracy, loss of revenue, and content control issues. The 2010 introduced a new model: creator-led platforms. Services like OnlyFans allowed performers to connect directly with audiences, monetize content safely, and control their own branding. For many, especially women and LGBTQ+ individuals, this represented empowerment. Yet it also came with hurdles: stigmatization, deplatforming, and digital harassment. Global concerns around ethics, consent, and safety became central. Now, in the 2022, a new frontier emerges: artificial intelligence. AI-generated content and deepfakes blur the line between reality and fabrication. This poses major ethical, legal, and psychological questions. Who owns a face, a voice, a digital body? As AI capabilities grow, so does the urgency for responsible regulation. Across centuries, this industry has both mirrored and driven cultural change. It has played a crucial role in shaping technology, from video formats to payment systems, and even influenced free speech laws. Yet, despite its reach, it remains a topic we rarely examine critically. This isn't just a story about adult media, it's a chronicle of human innovation, cultural evolution, and the paradox of private desire in a hyper-connected world. What we consume, what we hide, and what we build, these are the questions that shape our future.